Thanks for tuning in to the Weather Blender blog. It is Wednesday, March 10th. Hi everybody, I'm Jason Parrish here in the Storm Tracker 12 Weather Lab. Our forecast for tonight calls for partly to mostly cloudy skies. There could be a sprinkle in spots, but not expecting anything heavy. It's going to be a fairly mild overnight with lows generally in the mid-40s. It's going to be a little bit cooler over in our mountain counties. Looking ahead to tomorrow. This is our Thursday forecast, and we'll have a mix of clouds and sun. Rain showers will be picking up during the day, I think especially in the afternoon and into the evening. And look for those temperatures once again to be well into the 60s over many locations. Now let's dive into the computer model data, and we will start with the NAM forecast model. And this is for 12Z on Friday or Friday morning. And we are looking at still some fairly busy weather here across north central West Virginia. We are looking at, with the light purple there on 12Z Friday, some light precipitation. You can see some heavier precipitation on the NAM across Virginia, North and South Carolina, and some back in Indiana and Ohio. And some of that will gradually push eastward into north central West Virginia during the day on Friday. So I think rain chances, much like Thursday, on Friday will increase throughout the day. Now let's go ahead on the NAM out to Saturday morning, and this is 60 hours, so this is 12Z Saturday in the morning. And once again, we have some heavy rain across the Carolinas down into Georgia, but you can see across eastern West Virginia a little bit of blue there, so that's some slightly heavier precipitation. Garrett County down into some of our mountain counties, which isn't good news. Because with the snow melt and rain possibly heavy, that could lead to some flooding. More on that in just a moment. So it definitely looks wet, I think, as we head into late Friday and into the day on Saturday. Let's jump over to the GFS model, and we will jump ahead to Sunday morning. And still with low pressure, you can see there over, say, central Pennsylvania, we still will see some rain showers, and they could be a little on the heavier side as we head into Sunday morning, at least according to the GFS. The low pressure itself gradually will be moving eastward over the next 3 to 4 days. That's why the weather was going to stay fairly busy. So look for more rain showers on Sunday, especially in the morning, and I think they'll gradually begin to taper off during the afternoon, become more scattered in nature. And you can see as we head to Monday morning, the low really opens up. It gets weak as it heads off the Atlantic coast, and could be just a few isolated showers on Monday morning, and I think especially in our mountain counties. Now let's look ahead to the HPC. This is the HPC 5-day precipitation estimates for all of the U.S. Now if you zone in there to West Virginia and look over at the legend there on the left, you can see it's spitting out anywhere from maybe an inch, inch and a half, up to maybe 2 inches over in the eastern panhandle. So that possibility of heavy rain at times in association with the snowmelt, where some of that snowmelt, the liquid equivalent, could be as much as 8 to 10 inches, especially, say, in eastern Preston County over into Garrett County. The Weather Service, here's a look at that, has issued a flood warning for much of our central West Virginia mountains right through Saturday evening, and that includes Upshur and Barber and Webster and Pocahontas and Randolph. Now, further north in our northeast mountains, as I record this a little after 10 on Wednesday, still just watches in Preston, Tucker, and Garrett. And we even have some watches back in the western lowlands there in Mon, Marion, and Wetzel. Now these could be upgraded to warnings, especially there in the northeast mountains, later tonight or into the day on Thursday. But it's that combination of the snowmelt and the rain that could lead to obviously some creeks and streams rising, eventually dumping into the river. So you have to keep a close eye on all of those for the rest of the work week and into the weekend. Let's look at the 7-day forecast, and we will have rain showers with us, I think most likely Friday night and Saturday, becoming more scattered Sunday, and maybe a few leftover showers on Monday. You can see temperatures will gradually begin to cool down as well, back to more seasonal levels by early next week. But back to the short term, definitely expecting a fairly tranquil overnight. Rain showers picking up a little bit on Thursday afternoon and evening, and then I think really getting going Friday afternoon right through the day on Saturday. Could even see an isolated thunderstorm coming up on Friday evening, Friday night. Don't forget you can click on WBOY.com anytime for the latest weather information.